What's up everybody, StevDeS here, first thing in the morning, and I'm making this video. Only because I don't think I'll have quite the patience with it, as I've seen it a few times already. This was originally viewed on the StevDeS Discord. Now, there's multiple reasons why this video took so long. 1, everything happening with my family. 2, the whole thing was just way too long. And 3, I may or may not have accidentally deleted it. But we are talking about a whole hour of footage in the case of a 15-minute video. So what I decided to do is take this as an opportunity. Rewatch it. What was I thinking? And go over, piece by piece, what I see wrong with it. This is What If Goku Was Born a Saiyan Kai, Part 1 by Goku T23. Now, I had originally watched this when Goku T23 was, I think he was at about 119,000 subscribers. Now he's at 148,000. He's almost at 150,000. Is this the pinnacle of his work? Or is there a much better What If in his library? If there's any fans of this guy, go ahead and leave a comment below on what you think a better What If is. And if I can get past 2 minutes, I'll make a video of it. No joke. If I can get past 2 minutes without complaining about a single thing, I'll make a video about it. Alright? But a good old-fashioned StevDeS Reacts? Why not? This is probably going to be the only react thing I'm going to do on the channel, so here we go. What if Goku was born a Saiyan Kai, Part 1.
What if Goku was born a Saiyan Kai? How would this impact Dragon Ball Z Part 1?
8 seconds is all it took for me to hit pause on this. You couldn't edit this picture at all? Make it better. I'm colorblind, I can do it better. Schmidt, show that edit. I did that. Not even 10 minutes to fix that. Not even 10 minutes. That's all it took. What the hell? Lazy.
How would this impact Dragon Ball Z Part 1?
Oh yay! An overdone anime intro. I haven't seen that before.
You see this? This is
Don't have Goku yell your channel name.
What are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion What If I make.
Okay, so couple of things to unpack with this image. Dragon Ball and what if anal sit? I made that joke. I made that joke in Stev T23's video with the April Fool's female Vegeta. I did make that joke. This is where I got that freeze frame. So I wanted to see. I wanted y'all to see where I got this. You know, I changed Goku to Stev. I kept the Dragon Ball and what if anal sit the way that it was spelled. He did this. I made the fake channel icon by taking the Dragon Ball you'll see in just a sec, and I put a weird mustache shades guy. I thought it was a good funny one, and 69 420 subscribers. I thought I did very well on that. I was very happy with how that turned out. But another thing is your persona, I guess you could say, is Goku with a beard. Granted, your channel is Goku T23, but Goku with a beard? You couldn't be more original than that? I mean, Kaizenball's channel isn't a Dragon Ball with a face. It's a dragon. That's that icon. My channel is a Fier de Lis. And Dragon Star Productions, his mascot is an anime-drawn version of himself. Granted, it's not accurate. I'm sorry, Dragonstar. But granted, it's not 100% accurate. But it is a channel mascot. So your idea of a channel mascot is put a beard on Goku. Funimation kind of did that with Dragon Ball Super. In fact, Vegeta. I'm going to be sad if you make a Vegeta T23 channel with a bearded Vegeta as your icon at this point.
Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z Discussion.
This isn't a discussion
on Dragon Ball.
This isn't a discussion. You don't even have a discussion in the title.
And Dragon Ball GT. Today's discussion is, my Z fans, what if
I don't feel comfortable
Goku
about that.
was born
Z fans?
a Saiyan Kai? How would this impact Dragon Ball Z? And more importantly, how would this affect Goku's life? When I sat down
What's
to write
a
this
Saiyan
script,
Kai?
I see that this what if is going to be a very interesting what if. And now those people out there who don't know proper knowledge of what if is pretty much where you completely change the canon into your own reality. And inside this what if, you can say we have two what if going on. One of them is Goku being born as a Saiyan Kai, and the
Back the hell up. What the hell did he say? He didn't even bother elaborating on that. I can't English. He didn't elaborate on that. What is it?
what if is pretty much where you completely change the canon into your own reality.
Where you completely change the canon into your own reality. Is that what I do on my channel? Is that what I do on my channel? Honestly. Do I change the canon into my own reality? Because that's fan fiction. And I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm probably gonna get a comment, oh, you're just hating on T23, you do what ifs, you do fan fiction as well. But here's the thing, Z fan, if you're out there, I relate it similar to poultry. You know, poultry is meat, but not all meat is poultry. You wouldn't call bacon poultry. Similar to how what if is. A what if is fan fiction, but fan fiction is not necessarily a what if. We do a lot more than just change the canon to what we want. Or how do you put it? Where you completely change the canon into your own reality. Well, Goku T23, it sounds to me like you don't know what a what if is. Which is sad, because you probably have hundreds, maybe thousands of what if videos all about Goku, right? That's all I can assume. Goku T23. Also, why is Goku's hair speckled light green, light gray? Like it's a lighter shade. It's a lighter shade of black, and I call that gray. And I'm colorblind.
Other one what if you're going to see is going to relate with Vegeta. So when I sat down to write my script, I saw that this what if is going to be very unique, and we're going to actually kind of change the plot to a lot of non-canon character to be related into this series.
Hold on, did anyone else see that Dragon Ball? Anyone else see how that Dragon Ball, it was spinning regularly, right? It was spinning regularly, and then it just snapped and then continued spinning. Did anyone else see that? Because I just saw that. That's lazy editing. That is lazy editing. You can't tell me. You can't find a position where that Dragon Ball is oriented to fit into a loop. Also, you can't tell me that Dragon Ball isn't getting closer to Goku's hair because his shoulder's starting to get eaten by the D in Dragon Ball. So there's some lazy and messy editing coming up in this. And also, we've been staring at this horrible excuse for a Goku for the longest time. So it's a lot to fix about this. Not to mention, this is the second time he said, he started out saying that it was interesting, and then he ended up saying that this is going to be unique. Okay, something unique is typically interesting. You didn't need that line to pad out your runtime. Alright, just give us the friggin' what if. I know I had that problem early on, but fuck, almost 150,000 subscribers. and you can't get to the main point? Okay.
And when you change one thing about a timeline, the entire thing changes. So Goku being born as a Saiyan Kai, which will be explained on how he became a Saiyan Kai, would go and change pretty much.
He's referring to the butterfly
when it
effect.
comes to Dragon Ball Z, and I'm pretty excited to see how this what if goes and where this can take off to, because this what if does have a lot of potential within it.
A lot of potential.
At the end of the discussion, I'd like
the
to
Dragon
hear
Ball is eating
your
Goku's
thoughts on
hair.
this, and what do
The
you guys
Dragon
think
Ball
about
is
this
eating
what if?
Goku's hair.
So my Z fans,
There
what
it
are you
is.
waiting for?
It's
Let
eating
the
Goku's
journey of
hair.
This what if begin.
His shoulder's being eaten by the logo. As if I didn't see this enough with friggin'
What
Devil
if
Artemis's
Goku
animations.
was born a Saiyan Kai?
Also, you
Part
have to
one.
work on your Z announcer voice.
Far at the Supreme Kai world, a evil wizard named Bibidi, with his creation Majin Buu, has come to that sacred world of the Kais. From there, they went and they started to slaughter all the Kais that were there, including the Supreme Kai. There were 4 major Supreme Kai in Universe 7, but Majin Buu went and they started
Okay,
to slay
he's explaining
most of the Supreme
what
Kai that
happened
was
with Majin Buu and
while
Bibidi
all this was happening,
early on,
Shin Kai was standing there
before
hopeless
Z.
and powerless to do anything,
So,
as he saw
I
that
don't-
Majin Buu was slaughtering all the Supreme
I don't need
Kai,
to hear
including
any of
the
this.
other Kais.
Especially with this
Shin Kai was
horrible
very angry
voice
and
to
he
listen
wanted
to,
nothing
right?
but vengeance, but he knew that he couldn't do anything.
And I only say it's a
against
horrible
them.
voice because
Shin Kai
it
then
sounds
went
like
and
you're
he
trying
Kai
to do the Z
Kai
announcer
Planet,
voice and
as
you're
he had the
failing
idea
horribly.
to go and use the Dragon Ball.
Also, the Dragon Ball is still
Upon his
hungry. He's eating
arrival,
Kakarot's hair.
The Namekian saw that the Supreme
The
Kai has
Dragon
come,
Ball is a
along
he
with
now.
Guru, as he came towards him and said, "But what honor can I do for you, Supreme Kai? Please, I'm
Was that
just a
supposed to
Kai
be
in
Guru?
training, but I need you guys."
Was that supposed to be Guru? Hold up. Go back. What is that?
Supreme Kai has come, along with Guru, as he came towards him and said, "But what honor can I do for you, Supreme Kai? Please, I'm just a Kai in training, but I
I
need you
love
guys'
the
help.
Namekian race.
Not any."
So a couple things. One, what's with the hard lines? I gotta complain about that. What's with the hard lines? If you drew this Guru, alright, good on ya, but I'm giving you a critique. What's with all the hard lines and all the hard colors? Do you know how to do shading? Do you know how shading works? I know how shading works, I just don't do it often in my thumbnails because it takes time. And if I'm hurrying to get a project out, I'll skip the shading. If I have enough time to, I'll go back, do the shading, and then re-export the video, upload the video. This is lazy. There's so many hard lines on this thing. Second, this thing is Guru. A Namekian of his size would not have spindly little arms like that. I will look up a picture of Guru to be sure that I'm saying this right, but the proportions are all wrong. It looks like I'm looking at a cardboard box with a bulb of garlic on it with 2 little pieces of asparagus kind of sticking out the sides. That's what I'm looking at. Don't look good. It really doesn't look good. Also, you couldn't expand the picture to cover the sides of the screen because you have this weird cutoff where Guru's arms and some of his fat's supposed to be. So it's like, are you editing your own videos? Are you seeing where this is awkward? Because I see it, and I'm sure all of your Z fans also see it. This is a horrible look. I want to draw Guru now. Just to try to do better. Also, Guru wouldn't be this old. Okay, it would be a different elder. Because Guru would probably not even be born yet if you're talking about the point in time where all the Kais were killed by Majin Buu. So, what is this? Guru, he wouldn't be talking to Guru. He'd be talking to whoever the Namekian elder is at the time. Let's just go for it.
An evil person named Majin Buu. After hearing that, Supreme Kai needed a moment alone as he got right back to his senses, and from there he went and asked to use the Dragon Balls. Once when he got the Dragon Ball, He had
He would
two
know
options.
about the Kais being
first one was
absorbed.
to either wish for all the Supreme
He
Kais
would
to come
know
back so
about
they can
it.
work together to take down Majin Buu, which
And the
would have
Dragon
been
Ball is eating
pointless
Goku's hair
because
again!
Majin Buu would have gone and slaughtered
Wait,
him
you're
right
zooming
back to
out
square
the...
one.
This is why it's
And the
happening.
second option
You're
for
zooming
him
out
to
the
come
background.
and
I'm
use
going to
the
pause
Dragon
it so
Balls
that I
for
can
his
understand
first
the freaking
idea.
video, because I don't
So
want
he
to
decided to
miss
go
out.
and
Now I
stick
have to
with
go back 10 seconds. Fuck. The reason why this is happening is you're zooming out the background. You're showing us more of the background. And you're zooming in on Goku while that graphic is just... It's staying there. So, why? Why do you need all of that movement? Why do you need all of that movement? You don't. All I would say you would need is just the background moving. Have just Kakarot standing there with his arms crossed next to the logo. Move the background and have the ball spinning. That's all you need. Simplicity can be rewarding. As a matter of fact, you could take all the time it took to zoom out the background or zoom in Kakarot and put it towards your damn pictures. Because that's 2 pictures, 2 images. 3 images if you want to count this one, because this one also has Kakarot with gray hair, not black hair. And fix them. But no, you gotta get them videos out about half a day, don't you? Hey.
His original idea, which he came for. He then went and he wished for a Kai, or someone like himself, to be strong enough to beat Majin Buu.
I cannot do that, since it is beyond my power.
Okay, then I know what to do. I wish for a Saiyan warrior to be born as a Kai.
Okay then, your wish has been granted.
And Baronga's getting
This
cut off
warrior
too.
will be
Okay, I'm
born
pausing
very
here
soon.
because I need to... Whew. You have a huge plot hole there. You said that he needed to take a moment because of Guru telling him about the Kais being killed. Here's the problem with that. If he came to Namek and already had a plan, he would know about the Kais being killed. Meaning, he wouldn't have had to take a moment. He would enact his plan. There wouldn't be a first or second option if he came to the planet to do something specific. There would be only that second option you talked about. And now Purunga is either refusing or granting the wish. I can't remember. I'm going to have to go back another friggin' 10 seconds. So I make sure I get it. 4 minutes and 14 seconds, and this video's ticking close to the friggin' 20 mark, I imagine. If not, that's much time it's showing me on my camera. So, not good. Not good.
Soon, I shall leave now. Farewell.
Once when Purunga left, Guru looked towards Supreme Kai and said, "That's a very smart choice. The Saiyan race are a very powerful race." Yes, you're right about that. Before this horrible chain of event occurred on my planet, I was watching them and studying their moves, and I really like how powerful they were. And having someone as a divine as a Kai being born on that planet and is a Saiyan, that is a huge boost for our Kai, and we'll have one of the...
Few things. 1. At this point in time, no Saiyan was over the power level of 10,000. Powerful? No. No. There's nothing powerful about a Saiyan at the power level of 10,000. If we're talking Majin Buu levels of strength. Secondly, what else I see here is that, again, this is another picture you could have cleaned up easily. I see several different pixels just stuck there. I see around his neck there's a solid chunk of black pixels. There's more black pixels underneath the dang, underneath one of his earrings. The earrings aren't even circular. And on his ear up there, there's another set of black pixels that don't need to be there. These pixels are just dangling into space, and they need to be deleted. They need to be cleaned up. You need to clean up this image. Clean up your friggin' images. I can't say it enough. Because if I take the time to draw all of my thumbnails, which, for the female Vegeta part, I'm glad to have help with that one, but if I take the time to draw all of my thumbnails and make sure this stuff doesn't happen, then people notice and people appreciate it. I don't appreciate the kind of crap you're giving me as far as what I'm seeing on screen, dude. I really don't.
And that is a huge boost for our Kai, and we'll have one of the strongest race to exist in this multiverse. Supreme Kai left as he came right back
That's
to his
another
world.
thing. Saiyans
Once when he got
were
there,
just
he
brutal.
saw that Beerus and Whis was already there waiting for him. As he
Why would
looked towards
Beerus be there?
Beerus and said, "Lord Beerus, how are
Why
you?"
would Beerus be there?
Not good, Kai. Do you know I have died over 3 times in just a short period
More
of time?
pixels out of place.
What is going on? We had this evil wizard, Bibbidi, and his creation, Majin Buu.
Do you know how death works? Do you know how death works? I've died 3 times over the course over a short time. I've died thrice over a short time, Kai. Let that sink in. Beerus has died, then died again, then died again. So you're telling me that the bond between God of Destruction and Supreme Kai has faltered several times? Here's the thing, and this is my theory about it. Beerus stayed alive through this whole thing. I think Beerus stayed alive and was sleeping through this whole thing because he is lazy. The reason why he stayed alive is because the Grand Supreme Kai was absorbed by Majin Buu. He completely left. The Kais had no idea what happened to him. But it is revealed, I think, in the Super manga, that the Grand Supreme Kai is the reason why Majin Buu is fat. You know, adopts the body shape of the Grand Supreme Kai. My theory through this is a rebond had to be made between Shin and Beerus after Majin Buu did all his stuff. So, the idea that Beerus died several times and he's here now would make no sense. It would be a lot better for you to just interact Whis and Shin if you're going to go with this. And Beerus doesn't have to be part of the picture. Beerus could just be sleeping because he's a lazy god of destruction. Simple fix to your story. But you need to focus on your details, man. This is pathetic. Also, them angles on the Supreme Kai's shoulder. Fix your friggin' pictures. Fix your friggin' picture. Everything would have looked good. I would have accepted this if that shoulder wasn't there. 5 minutes and 19 seconds. Look how long this video is. Good God.
They came and killed all the Supreme Kai, which will explain why you died over 3 times, Beerus. I see. Well, then that means you're the only Supreme Kai left, so you better not die or else it's over for the both of us. From there, Shin Kai has now become the Supreme Kai, and his link with the Destroyer Beerus.
They're not
has now
all
been
Supreme
connected.
Kais.
Also, Lord Beerus, I
They're
heard
all
you're going to
Kais, but
destroy
they're not
this
all
planet called
Supreme
Planet Vegeta.
Kais.
Yes, I will. What is it with you, Kai? I request Beerus don't do it right now. I'm still studying their race and see how powerful
That
they
was a
are.
mistranslation.
They can increase the mortal level inside this universe.
Fix your pictures.
Alright then, I'll be going
Fix
to
your
sleep,
pictures.
but I'm gonna get someone to destroy the planet soon. Beerus has
Okay,
left
that Beerus
as he
is
told
good.
Frieza to go and destroy planet Vegeta in about couple years from now. And before you know it, couple of years has passed, as is now year
Again, you have the
737.
background moving
Bardock
at a
and
different
Guinea were
rate
expecting their
and
second
fading
child
in
to
here
come
now.
out
Okay.
any moment now.
Background,
While they were waiting,
it's
Vegeta
okay,
has come back from his
but you
mission,
don't
and he was
need
told to go
Goku
and
zooming
complete
in.
another one.
Kakarot
He
zooming
then
in.
took his space pod and he left. At the same time, Bardock left planet Vegeta to go and do a mission for Frieza. Back on planet Vegeta, Guinea has now given birth to a child named Kakarot. After birth, she noticed that Kakarot did not have a power level. The
Age 752.
Saiyans tried to measure Kakarot's power level, but they couldn't get a reading, and from there, they found it to be very strange, as it didn't have a
So
power
he has
level
God
labeled
Ki.
for him, so they decided to go and label him as power level of number 1. He was then classified to be a lower class
Because they can
Saiyan,
read Shin's
but little
power
did they
level.
knew Kakarot was
But
a child
they-
who was
they can
born
sense
as a
Shin.
Saiyan Kai. And
But
because
they
he's
can't
born as
sense
Saiyan
God
Kai,
Ki. There's a difference
They
here.
weren't able to read his true power level since he did have divine energy within him. Bardock has now returned from his mission, While entering the planet, he noticed
I'll say in
that
God then.
Frieza's men were surrounding the planet. Bardock then came and he saw Goku for the first time, but he was told by Guinea that his power level was only at number 1 and that it couldn't be sensed or grow.
He's referring
in
to
power.
the original
Upon hearing that,
Bardock,
got Bardock to
movie,
be a
not the
little bit
one
disappointed,
where
but he decided to go and
Super
confront
Broly happened.
Frieza. He then saw that Frieza went and powered up a blast to aim it towards the planet. Once when he did, Bardock came right in front of the blast as he powered up his own and aimed it towards Frieza's blast, but it didn't do anything as it went and killed him off. From there, the blast went and hit planet Vegeta. While that was happening, back on Supreme Kai's world, Supreme Kai was watching everything that was happening and he said, "I found him, Capito. This is good news, but this isn't good at the same time. That planet is going to be destroyed. I must go and save him."
So why didn't he go to
Hurry
the
up, my
planet the
lord.
second
You
he
want me to do
sensed
it with you?
Goku's
No, I can do it
Kai
myself.
Ki?
Supreme Kai went and he Kai to where Goku was as he saw that Guinea was outside and the blast was about to hit any minute
That,
now.
do you want me to
From there,
do it with
he
you?
went
No,
and
I'll do it
grabbed onto
myself.
Goku
That
and he
didn't need to be
Kai-Kai'd
there.
him, just in the nick of time before it could go and hit them as the planet got destroyed right there and they made it to Supreme Kai's world. Once when Supreme Kai came back,
Missed opportunity.
he then saw that Goku
You could have
begun
saved
to
Guinea
cry
as well.
as he picked him up and he was holding on to him, and from there Goku
Guinea
felt
wouldn't have
a
let
little
go
bit
of her
warmth
child
coming
for
from
some
Supreme
strange
Kai,
blue
since he is
man.
the Supreme Kai,
So he could have
and that
taken
Goku
Guinea
was a
as
Kai
well.
himself. You see this, Capito? This is the Saiyan that they made a Kai with the help of the Dragon Balls. But what should we name him? To keep it original with the canon and not to confuse the fans, we are going to name Goku Goku. I know, I'm going to name him Goku. This is Goku, the Saiyan Kai. Goku really liked his name, and from there, they were able to sense his power level, but they saw that
Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt. The naming thing, I take a big deal about. Because Gohan in canon named himself. He laughed at the name Gohan. It was special. Goku was named Goku because of his grandpa Gohan. Didn't mind the name Goku. Boxer, Bokusa, and there was Boxa is me, Masako, and Mondo Cool's naming for if Goku grew up alongside Bulma with the Capsule Corp crew. Don't avoid the name. If it's supposed to be something important to describe the character. Again, also, you could have avoided the thing entirely. You could have avoided the question of the name entirely by grabbing Guinea too. Because Guinea would have said, "This is my little Kakarot." And she would have been around to see how important her son is. No, she dies on Vegeta all the same. She's gonna let some strange blue man, in the nick of time, come in, grab her child, and leave. Seriously? That's where you're going with this. Here's a thought. He sensed the Kai energy in Goku. And after sensing the Kai energy in Goku, snapped his way there, talked to both Bardock and Guinea about it. He would have had enough time to talk to both of them. And then he would have taken the child. Whether he takes Guinea or not, or whether he takes Bardock or not. He wouldn't know Frieza's intentions about destroying the planet. So that becomes a narrative choice. Does Bardock go with him? Does Guinea go with him? Does both the parents go with him? Or does neither parent go with him? Either way, Shen, being as diplomatic as he was in the original, you know, talking to Piccolo and spilling the beans, he would do this here, in this scenario that you're suggesting. You want a Dragon Ball Z discussion? Come talk to me, Goku T23. I can tell you exactly what's wrong with this timeline. Oh wait, I'm doing it now, and thank you all for watching.
No, I'm going to name him Goku. This is Goku, the Saiyan Kai. Goku really liked his name, and from there, they were able to sense his power level, but they saw that it wasn't even strong enough to where they wanted to be. And so Supreme Kai went and he called one of the Galactic Patrol officer as he came and he saw Goku, and he saw that Goku had divine energy within him. Beerus, you think you could teach Goku a few things or two?
He got the Galactic Patrol
While that was
involved
happening,
on
back on
a
Beerus's
godly
world,
manner.
Beerus and Whis just finished eating as Beerus was getting ready to go to sleep for another 50 years.
Whatever.
But before he can, they all heard a very loud noise coming outside from his planet. Once when he went there, they saw that a space pod has landed, as it was no one other than Vegeta's space pod. Whis then checked the staff to see the history on the space pod, and he saw that Vegeta was space pod has entered a space storm as it caused for the destination to change.
You mean a wormhole?
And out of nowhere, he appeared on Beerus' world. Once when the door opened, Vegeta came out as he was confused on where he was, but Beerus was upset on seeing him and said, "What? What is a Saiyan doing here in my world, Whis?" Well,
Okay. This is where fanfiction and what if separate. Because Vegeta would still be doing missions, Vegeta would be following Frieza's orders, Vegeta would be a good little soldier, and eventually, Vegeta wouldn't even go to Earth. Because Raditz knew that his brother died on the planet. There was no pod leaving the planet going to Earth. Earth would be left alone to be destroyed by either Pilaf or King Piccolo. Or the Red Ribbon Army. So, the idea that Vegeta is in the scenario is ludicrous. This is where what if separates from fanfiction. You cannot change the canon unless there's a good reason why the canon will change. There needs to be a good reason you can explain for the canon to change. This is not a good reason. Vegeta would not have landed on Beerus' planet at all. It would just be about Goku. So this whole scene, dumb, stupid, not worth it. Not worth it in the slightest.
his space pod has magically landed right in this planet. What do you mean magically? That makes no sense.
Okay. Exactly. What? You just said it. What do you mean magically? It makes no sense. This makes no sense. Oh my god, you even acknowledge how dumb this freaking timeline conception is. Oh my god. This is fanfiction. Oh my gosh.
Oh well, I don't got time for him. I'll just go and Hakai him. Beerus was about to go and Hakai Vegeta, but before he can, the Oracle Fish has come towards him and told him that if he spares Vegeta, Vegeta would have been one of the best students that he had had, and it'll be a huge help to the universe. You guys are really killing me today. First the
Get a voice actor.
Whatever then.
If you give me some of that YouTube money you're making, Goku G23, I'll voice actor in your videos.
Now do whatever you see.
Give me some of that money.
I
need green at this point. If I'm going to involve myself with an asinine project, I need green.
Staff that Beerus was at Supreme Kai's world, and he was training a Saiyan Kai named Goku. Whis then decided to go and train Vegeta and make him a loyal servant towards Beerus. 10 years has passed since Goku has arrived to the Supreme Kai's world, and he was getting used to the environment and to his own power. While all that was happening, Goku was doing his on and off training with Beerus since he was a Galactic Patrol officer. Whenever he had time, he would come over to the planet and train with Goku. Supreme Kai, I want to train with the Z-Sword. What is it called again?
He was just about to say it, Z-Sword.
Goku, and yes, you could definitely train with it. I see that you're ready for it. Come with me. As he took Goku to where the Z-Sword was, and he saw that Goku went and unleashed the Z-Sword without breaking any sweat or...
See, you missed out on a golden opportunity here. Without any effort. So, here's the thing, alright? Here's where my thought process goes as far as that scene. He's trained for so long, and he still can't get the Z-Sword out. And this frustrates him. So he keeps trying, and this frustrates him even more. That teenage Saiyan angst is getting to him. Eventually, his hair sparks golden. Hint, hint. And he pulls the Z-Sword out, similar to Gohan doing so in canon. That would make for a much more awesome scene, and we could end the video here, but you still have a few minutes, so you didn't want to put that detail in. I kinda wish you did.
Couldn't believe what he was seeing as he saw for the very first time a Saiyan Kai. Oh my god! What am I seeing? Huh? Oh, you must be the Supreme Kai that's been sealed.
keep
Oh my
playing it.
god!
So,
by the way,
he knows about
Goku.
the sealed
He's the
Kai?
first
No, he
Saiyan
doesn't.
Kai. And
The
he's
Elder
also
Kai
another
was a
Supreme
surprise
Kai in
for
training.
everyone.
When the time comes, you'll be ready. He's still got a lot of years to learn. Well, is that so? Let's get him ready and prepare for that world.
Oh, so what the hell is a Saiyan
Unlock his
Kai?
potential. While Goku was busy
What's the
training with
ramifications
him,
here?
Beerus came by to see Goku's progress. At the same time, on Beerus' world, Vegeta was training with Whis very intensely, as he was doing everything he can to prepare Vegeta to get a lot stronger. Far in the galaxy, Frieza was going around conquering planet, as he has arrived to one remote planet, and from there, Supreme Kai wanted to go and
was
test
just
Goku's power
conquering
before
planet.
he does his training
Just
with the
one
Z-Sword.
planet.
He then looked
Took him
towards
forever.
Goku
Took
and said,
the
Goku,
entire
come
galaxy
with
at
me.
this one
I
planet.
want to see your power before we start this training. As he went and he Kai Goku to where Frieza was. Once when they got there, Goku saw that Frieza came out of his space pod as he powered up an attack to destroy the planet. But from there, Goku went
Just
and he
a
dispersed
planet.
the attack like it
Just
was
a
nothing
planet.
and said, "You'll need to go through me if you're gonna destroy this planet." What? Did a child just stop my attack?
Voice acting. Seriously, pay me money. I will do Frieza. I'll do Beerus. I'll do Whis. Give me the money. That's my offer to you. We will discuss a price per voice. Oh.
His attack. Looks like you want to die. Zarbon, do the honors. Zarbon went and he rushed towards Goku, but Goku went and he one-shot him as he died right there. Frieza couldn't believe what he saw, and
hangnail.
before he can go and transform, he realized that Goku has already left and said, "What just happened? How did the brat do that?" Goku has come back to the Supreme Kai's world, while Supreme Kai was very amazed with his training progress, and now it was time for him to go and get his potential unlocked, while Vegeta was doing some very intense training with Whis, and he was trying to do everything he can to be a very loyal servant towards Beerus. Now that Frieza has seen Goku's attack for the first time, will he take drastic measure and try to find Goku? Or will Frieza slide it and not go after Goku and pretend nothing has happened? All of this will be answered in the next episode of What If Goku was
Z
born
Fighters, huh?
a Saiyan Kai.
Well, sorry, Beardo, but that ain't happening. Oh, man. I hated reliving that for a fourth or fifth time at this point. I don't care about counting it. Alright, so y'all know what the negatives are. What's the positives about this? The backgrounds were accurate to the scene. The music production sure was ripped from Dragon Ball, but it fit. You know, he had background music that fit. There are a couple of concepts that I see legitimately happening, but it's like you have several nodes. Like you have a node here connecting to a node here that connects to a node here, but it's cut off there. And there's another node that connects to a node here, but it's cut off there. And then there's another node all by itself, and then it's cut off there. And then there's another node connecting to another node. You know, like, there are connections from the canon as far as a what if that some parts of the video make sense, given the scenario. But the scenario is so full of itself that it doesn't work as a what if. Not all what ifs are fan fiction. All what ifs are fan fiction, but not all fan fiction is a what if. So the idea of this being a Dragon Ball discussion, discuss it with someone, okay? Because you have taken the canon of the story and made it your own, and that's not a what if. So I have to make this clear at the end of the video. I don't hate you, Goku T23. I can't hate any content creator that I haven't met. Alright? I can't hate anybody that I haven't met. But I hate your content. Alright, that's every single time I've seen that video, it was a tough pill to swallow. And this time is not different. So, it's like, oh man. Oh man. This could have been a lot better than it was. So, Here's a question. Alright, I'll pose this to all of you, my fans. Do you want me to rewrite What If Goku Was a Saiyan Kai? Because I feel like I can do that scenario justice. Do you want me to rewrite what Goku T23 has here? And make it a legitimate what if? Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do that. And if someone has already commented that yes, I want you to do that, reply to that comment. Because I want to see a list of people who want me to do it. If there's not a lot of people that want me to do it, okay, fine. Whatever. You know, I have other what ifs that are far more interesting than the schlock that Goku T23 has put forward. Like I said, I don't hate the guy. But your content is schlock. I don't like it. It's bad content. It's horrible. I'm surprised that I was able to sit through it without drinking this time, but I think that's because some of my brain cells committed suicide in the middle of it. So, let me know what you think in the comments below. Check out the StevDeS Discord. Check out the StevDeS Patreon. I'm exhausted. I'm mentally exhausted from watching this. So, outro. Ciao. Bye.